Welcome to part 1 of my 20-foot bullet center console project. In this video we're going to be re-gel coating the top cap, getting the power head and everything put on it. This is after the boat has been in the water some. We were just kind of detailing it, but I needed an intro, so me and my dad bought this boat together in October of 2021. The previous owner had tried to sand off some automotive clear coat that was put on it and wound up sanding all the way through the gel coat on the top cap. So we're gonna re-gel coat it, do some upgrades on it. It's a 1994. The hull and the inside here need buffed out, and it just needs a little bit of updating. All in all, it's a very cool boat. You don't see many center consoles out there. But here you can see all we've done is scuffed it up. That's all pretty much from the previous owner where it's been sanded through. Boat's filthy, got the rubber rail laying down in it. And my dad's doing some prep. I'm working on getting the top plate and bottom plates on the jack plate. We're going to be running it with a 20-inch offshore mid. You can see it there. Alright, so this was the first layer of gel coat. You can see it's really orange peeled. Not a big deal. We figured out the best way to kind of keep it from getting so orange peeled was to really saturate your roller and then do long passes with your roller. And this is the very first coat. As it cures, it kind of lays down some too, but with anything, this is our first time re-gel coating, so a bit of a learning curve. Looking pretty good so far. The orange we got didn't really match up that great, but it's not a big deal since we'll be going over it with about 4 more layers. This was literally just to get something on it to be able to take it to the Camp Mac run. So right there, the long smooth strokes were good, and then we were kind of just playing with it, seeing if we could get some of the orange peel out. This technique right here didn't work good at all. The more you worked it, didn't really help any, and then here it kind of just left some lines that you can see. Those already got sanded out. Not a big deal. We still got to do 2 more layers of orange once we get the color matched better to the rest of the boat, and then we're going to be going over it with some Duratec. The Duratec kind of thins it out, helps it lay down better. It won't have so much orange peel when we're finished. We're also going to be adding some holographic disco flake to it. So if you're watching this because you're fixing to do a gel coat project, this technique right here is not the good one to use. You can see some lines left in it here coming up. And this is the second coat we're going on with. Right there you can see how it's leaving sideways lines, and those didn't really come out. But we gave it a nice little light sanding, kind of knocked some of it down. For prep, we sanded it with 200 grit, and then we wiped it 5, 6, 7 times with acetone till we didn't get any more dust coming up in our rags. So it should stick on there no problem. Got the plastic off our midsection. We're fixing to drop the power head on here in a second once this gel coat sets up. So I'll kind of walk you through what we did dropping our power head on. We already got our 2-piece exhaust adapter in there, gasket on. Now we're fixing to prep it for the next gasket for our cowling skirt. Our pan. So we just use, I don't remember what that little tool is called on our drill, but it's like a scuffing, scouring pad, and it's just getting off the rest of the old gasket so we don't have to sit there and scrape it. Works really well. A mechanic friend of ours showed us this trick. We definitely didn't figure this out on our own. Alright, we got it nice and prepped. We got our pan on there now. We're prepping, I believe this is called the base plate in your cowling pan. See right there, some old sticky gasket stuff. Works really well, works really fast. Then we always wipe it down with brake parts cleaner. Let it dry real good. We're going to be running a 225 Pro Max with a Bricado ACU. This motor has 1 hour break-in time on it at the moment. It's got 32cc J. Smith heads. Eventually we'll delete the VST, do a few other little trick things to it, get a lightweight flywheel. It's got a Bricado SVS on it as well.